Hey guys, I didn't have time to film an intro for this video today, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm starting out with my Bobbi Brown Corrector in light beige just to cover up my dark circles. They actually don't look as bad in my recordings as they do in person. Trust me, they're there. I find that patting it in with my finger after I've applied it with the brush really helps it blend in and not crease because I have a major problem with creasing. I really can't seem to fix it, but it's okay. I can deal with it. I'm using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Airbrushed Foundation again today, and I'm using that same LBD foundation brush from IT Cosmetics, just putting that all over my face. I can buff my foundation out for days, so sometimes I just have to stop myself and be like, okay Brittany, that's enough. Honestly, it takes me way too long to put on my foundation. And I just had to zhuzh my little half pony real quick, because, you know. So I'm just going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, just using that to cover up some of my scarring from my cystic acne that I deal with sometimes. I just buffed that in with my foundation brush after. Going in with BareMinerals Well Rested Powder, I'm just going to put that over the corrector under my eyes using a small tapered highlighting brush. I'm priming my eyes with the original Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is my absolute favorite primer for the eyelids. I just can't do the whole concealer as a primer thing. It just doesn't work out for me. I'm using the Naked On The Run palette today. I actually bought this for my mom as a Christmas present and I stole it to use. But I'm going in with that light brown shade and I'm putting that all over my eyelid and up into the crease and just blending back and forth in windshield wiper motions. Just like with my foundation, I can blend my eyeshadow and I will just blend and blend and blend. So I almost feel like 90% of the time when I'm getting ready, I'm blending my eyeshadow or buffing in my foundation. That's what takes the most time. I'm going in with that darker matte brown that's in the palette and I'm going to put that on the outer corner of my eyes and then blend that into the crease as well. And honestly, I wasn't too fond of using this palette because I felt like the shadows were just not that easy to blend out and they looked a little chalky. Maybe it's just because I'm more of a warm toned eyeshadow person, but it wasn't working out for me very well, but I dealt with it. I'm going in with the light pink shimmery shade in the palette and I'm putting that all over the lid, and I'm using my finger because the brush that I had was just not picking up enough pigment for me, so this worked out better. My brows don't like to cooperate and little tiny hairs will just stick out like, hey, what's up? I'm using the lightest shade in the palette to highlight my brows. Then I'm going in with that darker brown shade and a pencil brush and just putting that all over the bottom lash line and blending it out. I just like to take a spoolie and comb through my eyebrows real quick, and then I take the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Chocolate and I just give my brows a little bit of shape, but I don't fill them in too much because I don't like to have super intense brows. Those are awesome if you like that, but it just doesn't look good on my face, so I go for the more natural look. I then take the spoolie that's on the other end of the Brow Wiz pencil and I just comb the product through my brows to evenly distribute it and make sure there's no hairs left behind. Then I take Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel, and this is in the shade Brunette, I believe is what I use. I'm just giving my lashes a quick curl, and then I'm going in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. And just a little disclaimer, I have the worst eyelashes on the planet. I feel like all these other beauty gurus that I see on YouTube have these fabulous natural lashes, and then mine just suck. Using my IT Cosmetics Airbrushed Bronzer brush, I'm putting on some bronzer, which is just the Bahama Mama bronzer from the Balm, and I'm putting that all over my cheeks and my neck and everywhere else I decide to put it. I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Luminous Flush. I love this blush. It gives me that healthy pink glow, and it's not flat, but the shimmer doesn't catch any imperfections, so I just love this blush. Last but not least, I'm going in with Too Faced La Creme lipstick in Spice Spice Baby, which is basically just my lips, but better. And that's it. That's the finished look. It's a more simple, natural look that I went for because there's not that many colors offered in the palette. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.